Hi Gemini, this is your forecast for the month of March 2017. This is a general reading for Gemini Sun, Gemini Rising, or Gemini Moon. If you have a different rising or moon sign, you might find watching those videos helpful or more informative for you. Please remember that these are general readings, and so they may not apply to everyone. If you would like a personal reading that is specific to you, please visit my website at thealchemistastrologer.com. If you enjoyed February's love readings, then visit my Vimeo site by clicking the link in the description box. For the price of a latte, you can have access to your love reading for your sign, whether you're single, dating, or in a long-term relationship. Now, the underlying energy is this judgment card. So there is a judgment being made. Again, you're trying to make some progress with regard to something. There's some partnership that you formed. You're looking for some recognition, some acclaim, and the initial stages of something, whatever that may be. Again, a project, some endeavor, maybe a purchase, something celebratory. And there's a judgment being made. You could have reached some kind of developmental milestone, and you've reached the end of one phase, and now you're crossing over into the next, and you're assessing where you are. So could be some endings, some changes, or a call to action to do something. Maybe you're going in a new direction. Something new is occurring because of this evaluation. So this could be a month of new opportunities. You go in a new direction. You have a new life, a new career, for whatever reason. Maybe you graduate from something, but something connects to your own self-appraisal and your own self-approval and self-improvement. So you may have contact. Now, this is about judgment, so you may have some connection to the legal system in some way. But this is going to, whatever happens throughout this month, you're going to take stock of where you are. You're going to think about the course that you're traveling and whether it's the road you want to be on, whether something that you've done recently or something that you've said, if that was the right thing for you. Was that the smartest thing? Was that the best thing? And you're going to evaluate that. And for you this month, there are going to be some things that crop up that you probably thought were resolved, and maybe you were even avoiding them, and they're going to come back for you to address. So you're going to be forced to make some decisions, face some truths, face some facts, and some of those are likely to be some things that you would rather not. But you have to keep in mind that no matter what this new information is or these new developments are, they're actually working for you, because again, they're allowing you to find out where you stand so that you can rework a situation and make it better, or unravel something that is a source of a problem for you. So this gives you the opportunity to self-correct and prevent you from making some even bigger mistakes. This is probably going to come about by, again, having an honest exchange with another person so that you can clear up any misunderstandings, any misconceptions, and some of you will be gaining some recognition because of it. Maybe you're getting clear about something or cleared of something. So whatever this is, maybe something that was getting off track, that was headed toward disaster, you may be able to, in fact, turn it around this month. Whatever it is, it's going to require you to be patient, because it's likely to be some time before you actually get to work through all the details. If you're not addressing it, obviously you're not going to be making the progress that you had hoped So we get back to that Six of Wands, and what we want is delayed, or it's not as great as we had hoped for. So if you're just letting things, these loose threads hang, and you're just hanging in limbo, then you're going to be stuck in limbo. So this is going to be a month where you have a lot of things that you have to attend to. You'll be tying up a lot of loose ends, and it's going to seem at times somewhat monotonous for you. And there are times when you maybe some false starts where you think you're making progress, but then you have to go back to the drawing board. You think you're getting ahead, and then lo and behold, now we have to take 2 steps back. But this is probably because you're not getting it on that first try. There's something that you should be picking up on, and you're skipping and missing over it. Another thing that can work against your progress this month is putting things off, procrastinating, waiting and not confronting something. And maybe you're considering that the situation to be bad luck, but really it's because you're just dragging your heels with something. This is also making good judgments, so the only way to make good judgments is to be somewhat objective and not allow your emotions to get in the way. So deal with the facts this month, and that's going to improve your judgment and again keep you from making that wrong choice, the wrong move. And try to be objective this month, because you may be judging other people, you may be blaming other people without really recognizing your input in a situation. So this could be a time where you make a judgment, seek some guidance for a judgment. You may be going within, exploring your own psyche in order to make a judgment and listening to your intuition. Or you may, again, need to seek some advice in order to, move in a particular direction. Now, maybe you're getting that advice from that queen, or maybe you're offering her that advice. Whatever this is going to impact your long-range goals, your destiny, but it's only a small part of the bigger picture. And definitely you'll be making a judgment that has to do with how attached you are to someone or something, or whether that attachment is diminishing. You're also going to be inspired to take something that has been ongoing to the next step, the next level, or you're going to start something new. And in that respect, it's going to unfold quickly for you. Everything, though, is the driving force between your decisions will relate to your security, how grounded you feel, how safe you feel, whether you're getting peace of mind out of the situation, whether you feel you belong. And so for you, this is going to be a month where there's going to be an increase in both your material and your domestic activities. So this is going to be a month of exchanges or some kind of transaction, or you're going to be developing and growing an idea or a concept. And the focus is on a partnership, and probably with this Queen of Cups, or if that is just a trait, then you're trying to regain control of a partnership. You're doing some kind of a review. There's an opportunity, a doorway for you to make progress, to gain some recognition of some sort, or to solidify some effort of yours. However, there's no air in this reading, so perhaps something is going on where there's a lack of forethought involved, or maybe things have not been carefully thought through. There's something illogical about a situation, or perhaps there's the area of communication that needs to be addressed in some way. There's also no earth in this reading, so there's some type of instability. Now, maybe somebody's trying to build something, their head is in the clouds, and this is somewhat unrealistic. But more than likely, this is something that has just not been completely worked out. Whatever it is hasn't actually taken form yet. So again, you're in the initial stages of trying to create this foundation. So there's some passiveness, some emotional element to this situation. However, there is some burning desire. So even if something is not taking off the way you want, there's still some hope to get it going. And maybe there's enthusiasm for some project or some concept, some idea that has just begun. And yet there's some resistance that you're meeting to that issue, where there's some kind of a slowdown, and maybe there's some emotional resistance, or maybe the environment is just not conducive exactly to what you want to happen. But things are going to move forward. Just expect that resistance.